In 2015, live on stage at the BRIT Awards, Kanye West led one of the most impressive rollouts of a single song in recent memory, as two men in flamethrowers lit up a stage full of mobbing men in dark hoodies.
All day, all day, all day.
The song was teased by Kanye in an interview with GQ. He mentioned writing a song that featured raps that were more like something that Jay-Z would write. He spoke of a song to serve as a testament to his dominance in pop culture. With its bombastic production and ferocious performance, the song sounded like a hybrid between Yeezus and Watch the Throne, without Jay-Z. An early version of All Day was leaked and fans went wild. One fan went so far as to recreate the beat around a low-quality bootleg, making a do-it-yourself version of the song to hold us over until official release. Paul McCartney, forever a god in the eyes of music lovers, had never worked with Kanye before. But there were rumors that Kanye had been in the studio with Paul working on new music for his upcoming album. It sounded too good to be true until the release of songs Only One by Kanye West and 4 or 5 Seconds by Rihanna, West, and McCartney. A good portion of the song is based on one of Paul McCartney's own melodies. It is a re-recording of a song written by McCartney in 1969. The song was inspired by a Pablo Picasso painting of a guitarist.
And I've been looking at this Picasso picture, a man with a guitar. He's sort of like this Picasso. And then I suddenly thought, what's that chord? And I looked at the chord and it was these 2 fingers here. And I thought, oh, that's a lovely chord. So I started to try and write something just using 2 fingers all the time. So, and then I whistled the melody, which is what I did for Kanye. 2 fingers. 2 fingers. Fingers. Anyway, it goes all the way through it and in 2 fingers all the time. And I was telling that to Kanye, and he went, oh yeah, great man, you know. He didn't appear to really notice. After Christmas, I get this track back, and it's like, dun, dun. Like seriously urban. Yeah. And that was a thing called All Day. Yeah. The lyrics are like, you know, it's the N-word. A lot, you know. How long have you been at the mall? All day, N-word. And then, where you been on that? All day, N-word. And it's a great record.
I better watch what you say to me.
Quite a few people say, you can't be connected with this. It's like 40 N-words. And people like Oprah, who are a little conservative about that stuff, she says you shouldn't do it. You know, even black people shouldn't use that word. I said, yeah, but it's Kanye. And he's talking about an urban generation that uses that word in a completely different way.
A young producer by the name of Velis created the skeleton of the instrumental, laying down drums and other elements. He recalls making the beat on his roommate's couch as he watched SNL. Soon it got into the hands of Kanye, and he and his team began to work their magic.
I made the beat like just playing around, experimenting, trying to, you know, come up with a new bounce.
24-year-old Alan Kingdom is a Canadian rapper and record producer based in St. Paul, Minnesota. Affiliated with producer Plain Pat, Kingdom's music ended up being played for Kanye. Before he knew it, Kingdom was writing a chorus for All Day. Kingdom says that the chorus was part of a larger story that he had written, approached like a prayer. Kanye appreciated the abstract nature of Kingdom's words. 21 artists wrote and produced on the song.
We got in the studio and I didn't even know if All Day was gonna come out. Right. With me on it.
Right.
First of all, I didn't even know if it was gonna come out.
30 people that contributed to that record. I saw the list of everyone that came through the studio to help him kind of get this wave going.
See, what happens is like when you hold a song that long, like when you really take time with your craft, you want to show it to as many people you respect as possible.
Yes.
So if I'm in the studio with anybody and they give me advice about the song, or you know, like some little tidbits about the song that make it better, I want to make sure I give them their credit. And that's something I respect Ye for, is he gave everybody that had influenced him to make that song credit.
A surprising addition was Kendrick Lamar. There was an unreleased version of the song that leaked with an additional verse from Kendrick.
Now Kanye never will be safe, I already know.
When performing at the BRIT Awards, Kanye mobbed on stage with a rowdy crowd of grime artists and other hip-hop veterans. Among the artists were Skepta, Q-Tip, Vic Mensa, Theophilus London, Stormzy, and more. Organized by text message, The mob of performers was brought together spontaneously as Kanye sent out messages corralling as many people together as possible right before the show began. The flamethrowers and giant piece of minimal art in the background served as an immediate mood setter, making everything feel larger than life. Soon after this performance, Kanye announced that his next album would be titled So Help Me God. Although the album ended up becoming The Life of Pablo, the title of So Help Me God seemed to foreshadow the spiritual content that Kanye would end up exploring on Pablo. Along with the announcement, Kanye posted the official symbol of the Virgin Mary. The archaic minimalist design set a reverent tone. The image was then used as the official artwork for All Day. His obsession with Mary also was heard on The Life of Pablo. He has connected with her story of being chosen by God despite human failings. But the rollout wasn't over. With an official music video by Oscar-winning director Steve McQueen, Kanye was pushing for high art. The video was displayed at the LACMA as a two-part film representing All Day and an unreleased song titled I Feel Like That. It features Kanye playing with and rushing the camera, possibly illustrating his aggressive relationship with the media. It is then followed by Kanye mournfully singing about his depression, insecurities, and mental illness. From bravado at the top of the mountain to utter sadness at the bottom, Kanye isn't afraid to explore such duality. All Day was a massive artistic statement by West and a village of masterful creatives, reminding audiences that no one can own a stage with the level of drama and theatrics like Kanye can. What could have been reduced to only a simple streaming link became a multimedia event of epic proportions.